Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of top 21 LeetCode problems. In this series, we are covering the complete DSA with just 21 problem from the LeetCode. So this series will definitely help to those people especially who want to go through the complete DSA but in minimum time. Okay, they want to cover the most important topics only. They want to cover minimum number of problems from LeetCode which can help them to cover the complete DSA, to understand the complete DSA. So this series is having only 21 problems, top 21 problems from LeetCode, and these problems will actually help us to complete the DSA. Finish it. We want to finish it. Fine, okay. So you people please write in the chat box if I'm properly audible or not so that we can move on. Please write in the chat box. Please write in the chat box. Meanwhile, I'm sharing my screen. I'm sharing my screen. After today's session, one thing I can ensure. After today's session, one thing I can ensure to you people. And what is that? Is that, okay, this topic, divide and conquer, this topic will be clear very much to you. You will be good at this topic. Okay, you will be feeling that, okay, yes, how we can apply this technique. And I will also share with you the practice questions. So nice. Okay. Thanks for confirming, Santosh and Chandras. Thanks for confirming. Fine. Okay. So after today's session, this divide and conquer technique very important. Actually, we Indians actually we are ruled by the British. Actually, they use the divide and conquer technique to rule on India, and now our politicians also are doing the same stuff. They're also ruling on us by dividing us into different religion or caste. So this technique is really working in, especially in India. So let's use it to solve the DSA problems also. Okay, let's use it in some productive thing rather than just dividing the people. Okay, let me take my writing pad and let's discuss this technique today. And one thing is sure, after this session, this technique will be very much clear to you. How we can apply this technique, when we have to apply this technique, and we will solve a man company problem also with this. That is not my problem. I will take it from some man company and we will solve that problem. Actually, you people will solve it. You people will solve it with me. Fine, okay, let me write over here what we are going to do today. So I will introduce you. I will introduce you with the divide and conquer. What this technique is, how this is so powerful that, okay, even countries are making the other country, okay, they are controlling the other country, and our politicians are also controlling, dividing the people and ruling. Okay, so let's learn this technique to solve the DSA problem also. Second thing, okay, what we will learn is today is that I will tell you, we will solve a man company problem. We will solve a man company problem, and I will tell you, okay, I will tell you the pattern also, when to apply this divide and conquer technique, when we can apply this divide and conquer technique. Okay, and another thing, okay, I will share with you is the practice questions, similar practice questions I will share, so that later on you can practice this technique by solving these problems. These are curated practice questions. These are not just any one. These are curated, which are further divided into three category: easy, medium, hard, so that you can start. If you are completely beginner, you can practice on these easy problems. If you have some knowledge, you can start with medium, and if you're advanced learner, you can come up with the hard problem. So you can practice this. I will provide this practice problem also. Okay, so what you need to do to get this practice problem, actually this practice problem will be uploaded. This will be uploaded with the content of this lecture. Okay, so to get all the content of this lecture, like these practice questions, if you want to get these practice questions, and you want to get the PPT, you want to get the video in proper format, all the complete video in this series actually, and the last one, okay, you will also get the certificate if you will complete all the video in this series. The series name is top 21 LeetCode problems. So you will get all this stuff. if you will register for this free course. This is a free course. You can go to the description and you can register yourself. Definitely you will get benefit from this course. Definitely there is no reason that you will not get benefited. We are solving these man company problem. Ultimately we need to solve these problem in our final interview, in our OA exams. We need to work on these problems. If we will keep doing it on daily practice, daily on YouTube we are doing with me, definitely after 21 days or 1 month you will start feeling comfortable that okay, it's not that much tough. We'll start feeling like this. And if this thing you convince yourself, if you get convinced that okay, these are not tough, if you start feeling like this, then nobody can stop you actually to work little bit, to push little bit more, and you will definitely will be there. Fine. Okay, so let me share the complete series. Okay, today we are covering this ninth lecture, divide and conquer. Although this is ninth lecture, no prerequisite, nothing, no prerequisite. The only prerequisite will be I will ask you questions, you need to reply. I will ask you question, you need to reply. That is the only prerequisite. Otherwise nothing is required. And if you want to get all the previous lectures like mathematical, prefix sum, sliding window, two pointer, bit manipulation, recursion, backtracking, sorting, all these are you can get by registering this course by going in the description. In the future, we will come up with binary search, matrices, hash table, string, linked list, tag, queue, binary tree, BFS, DFS, greedy, dynamic. Complete DSA we are covering just with 21 problems. Just with 21 problems. You will not find out any series around the Google, anywhere around the world. You can search out with just 21 problems, complete DSA. So the people will say that this is not possible. But you stay with me. This is possible. This is possible. So let's start with this topic, divide and conquer. So what this technique is, divide and conquer. In divide and conquer, actually, we have three steps, just three steps. First step, divide the problem. Divide the big problem into smaller problem. Divide the big problem into smaller problem. For example, if you want to find if you ask me, can you tell me, okay, if you ask me that, okay, can you, if you know about the merge sort, like merge sort. In merge sort, if you will ask me, okay, there are n elements are there. N element, we need to sort them. We need to sort them in increasing or decreasing order. So how merge sort is behaving? That is dividing this array into two half. That is saying that, okay, I will sort all the elements. I will sort them in increasing order. Don't worry. But let me first solve the first half elements, n by 2 elements. And these n by 2 elements separately. I will solve them separately. And again, that is saying again and again the same thing. Okay, before solving n by 2 elements, let me solve half of this first and then half of this. This will keep dividing. So we are dividing the big problem. The big problem was n elements we need to sort. So to solve the big problem, we divide it into smaller problem, like the Britisher do here. They divide the India. They divide the kings over here into different. They say that, okay, they divide us, and after dividing, okay, they just fight with everyone. Okay, here also we will do the same thing. First they divide, and second thing, okay, then they conquer. Conquer means winning that. So conquer means solving the problem. After dividing our country into different small parts, then they conquer it. They conquer each and every small one. Okay, so like here also we will divide our problem from big problem to smaller problem, and after that we will solve them. It's okay. If earlier I was asking, can you sort n numbers, you immediately crying that we cannot solve n numbers. How we can solve? N numbers are too much big. N numbers are too much big. Can you please give me some numbers? I will sort them first. Okay, and again I can say that, okay, let me divide it further. So after coming to a smaller problem, we conquer them. Conquer means solve them. We solve the smaller problem. We divide the problem and then we solve them. After that, one more step is there. Now they were also doing the same thing. Actually, they were combining now. Start combining, because they want to win the complete India they want to win. So first they divide, then they conquer, and then they combine back also. They have already taken the control, they combine back. So also we need to combine back all these smaller solutions, n by 2 n by 2, to get the complete sorted array. Same thing is happening over here. Divide, conquer, and combine. 3 steps will be performed in this technique, divide and conquer technique. We divide the big problem into smaller problems and then conquer them. Conquer means solve the smaller problem. Solving the smaller problem is easy, and after that, then we solve smaller problems. We start combining them so that we can get the solution of the bigger problem. We can get the solution of bigger problem. Nice. Thanks for Sundram for sending the nice fine. Okay, so this is about the divide and conquer technique. This is divide and conquer. That's it. Now let's solve one main company problem. This is not my problem. This is the main company problem. It's the Microsoft problem. Let's try to solve. It's easy. It's very easy problem. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, this is the main company. We cannot think about that. Stay with me. Keep solving the problem at home also. I'm giving you the practice questions. After 21 days, you will start feeling, and once you start feeling that, okay, you can do, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. So, okay, let's focus on this problem. Let's see what this problem is saying. This problem is saying that longest nice substring. Problem name is longest nice substring. So we need to find out, there is a big string given to us. We need to find a substring which is very nice. So let's see what you mean by nice. They are calling that substring nice. We need to find longest nice string. So let's see what that nice string is. So a string S, yes, a string S is given to us here. This is like here, this string is given to us. A string is nice, a string S is nice if every letter of the alphabet that S contain, it appears both in uppercase and lowercase. So if every letter in the string appear in both smaller case and uppercase, then this string is nice. Yes. See, this is also nice. B, capital B, C, capital C. This is also nice string. Or I can say B, small c, capital C, capital B, in any way. But I have small case letter also, capital letter, uppercase letter also, small case, uppercase. So if I have small case, then I also have uppercase. If I have uppercase, then I also have small case. So this is also a nice string. We need to find out, in a string, we need to find out the longest nice string. Longest nice string we need to find out in a given big string. Okay, that's it. That's it. For example, can you tell me, okay, please reply in the chat box. That is the only prerequisite for these sessions. You need to reply, you need to think and reply. Can you tell me this string is nice or not? This S string or any substring in this nice or not? Yes or no? Please reply. That is the only prerequisite for these sessions. And that should actually, I believe that from my 12 year of experience, I believe that every mentor should ask the question to student. That is the only way to transfer the knowledge. If we will keep speaking, then that will not work. It's like a math. DSA is just like math. If I will keep solving the problems, that will not work. That will only work if you will reply. Please reply. Is this a nice string or not, first of all? Or is there any substring which is nice over here? So, okay, this string is also nice. Let me tell you. A. So here, although I have multiple small string, but I have small string and I have capital of that. So this is also a nice string. This is also a nice string. So what they say, a string S is nice if every letter of the alphabet that S contain, every letter, like A is one letter. So it appears both in uppercase and lowercase. Yes, A appears in small case also and uppercase also. Maybe this can repeat any number of times. That doesn't matter. But any letter like A over here, is in uppercase also and smaller case also, smaller case also, uppercase also. Fine, this is a nice string. This is a nice string. Please reply, this string is a nice or not? Do you find this string is nice or not? Please reply. Keep replying in the chat box. That is the only prerequisite for these sessions. That is the only prerequisite. You will enjoy also. Meanwhile, I'm completing this problem statement. So for example, they give us example also, like this string is nice. Why? Because you can see small is also there, upper is also there, small is also there, upper is also there. Upper maybe 2 times, doesn't matter. So B is in small letter also, B is in upper letter also, A is in small letter also, A is in upper letter also. Yes, so this string is nice. Why? Because A and A appear and B appear. See, this is what they mentioned in the question. And what about this they are talking? They are saying that this is not nice. This is not nice. Why? Because, okay, A is repeating, A is in uppercase also, lowercase also, but B is not uppercase. B uppercase is not here. That's why this string is not nice. This string is not nice. So we understand what you mean by nice string. What you are under, what you mean by not nice. We understand that thing. And what we need to return? So we are given a string S. Yes, we need to return the longest substring of S. Longest substring of S, which is nice. That is nice. We need to return that. And if there is multiple solutions, then return the substring which appear earliest. Which appear earliest. Let me make you one promise. Let me make you one promise. The promise is that divide and conquer. If somebody is teaching you, okay, either they will use the concept of merge sort. Okay, for that you need to know the merge sort. Okay, then only they can teach you the divide and conquer. But I'm taking, I am assuming that okay, you don't know the merge sort. Anybody, so here some prerequisite is there, some prerequisite there if somebody is taughting you about divide and conquer. But here, if you don't know anything, if you don't know anything, still you can solve this problem. Here I'm not, here there is no prerequisite, there is no sorting algorithm, nothing you need to know. Okay, here I'm not asking you anything. Directly we can master the divide and conquer and we can apply it other problems. I will provide you the practice problem and you can practice over that. So please stay with me, keep replying. That is the only prerequisite. You keep replying and this topic, divide and conquer, you will be good at it. That is my promise. Fine, okay, please reply. What is the output for this? What is the output? The question I'm again repeating. For simplicity, I'm simply saying that you first tell me this complete string is nice or not. Nice, either reply yes or no. Either reply yes or no. This string is nice or no. We know what is nice string. Nice string means if some alphabet is coming in this string, then that is coming in small case also and capital case also. Small case also, capital case also. So if this is happening, then that is a nice string. And here we can see actually, here we can see that, here we can see that, here we can, let me erase little bit. Let me erase this. So here we can see that Y is in capital also, Y in small also, and A is in small also, A is in capital also. Doesn't matter if something is repeating many times. We are checking is that is in small case letter and uppercase letter is present or not. I don't know how many times that is repeating, that is allowed. They are not restricting this thing. Okay, so yes, this string is the nice string. This complete string is the nice string. This complete string is the nice string. So I can say that longest substring of S, which is nice, is itself. Itself, it's a complete a nice string. It's a complete nice string. Okay. If somebody asks you which part of your body is nice, you can say the complete, I'm completely nice person. Okay. So this string is speaking like that only. He's saying that I'm complete, my complete personality is nice. But this is not saying this thing. He is saying that, okay, so which, From where you are nice? Your nature is nice, or what is nice in you? So we are asking like this, which substring in this is nice? Maybe he can also say that I'm completely nice, but he's not completely nice. Why? Because you can see that Z is in small case letter, that is not in capital case letter in this. So this complete string is not nice, that is sure. So we need to find that part. We need to find the longest substring in this which is nice. Longest substring in this which is nice. You please confirm. You please confirm. So I can say that, okay, can I say that this is the longest substring? This is the longest substring which is nice in this. A, capital A, small a. This is the longest substring. Can you give me any other substring in this which is longer than this and which is nice? We know that this string is nice, first of all. This is nice. Why? Small case is also A is there, capital is also there. I cannot add Y in this. If I will add Y, then I need to add this Y also. If I will add this Y, I need to, substring means that is continuous. Continuous. If I am considering this and this, actually I need to consider this complete. But I cannot consider the complete because Z is saying that I will not allow you to complete. I don't have the capital Z. Either bring me the capital Z, otherwise I will not allow you. He's speaking like this. He's dividing us. He's dividing us into two parts, this string. One is this part, YA. Another one is Y. This A, capital A, small a, again Y. So this is dividing actually. He is the person. We can catch him later on after the session and we can beat him. He is the person who is dividing. But right now, okay, he will help us to solve the problem, to divide the big problem into smaller problem, to divide the big problem into smaller problem. So for this string, the largest substring which is nice is this. You can verify. There is no other string which is larger than 3 length, which is larger than 3 length, and that is nice. You know which string is nice, in which uppercase and lowercase letter is coming. So this substring is the largest substring which is nice in this. And this Z is the person who can help us to divide this string actually. To divide this string. How this can help us to divide? We can simply say that, okay, we can simply, can I say this thing? Think about it. Think about it. Can I say this thing? There cannot be, can you make this statement? There cannot be a substring which is nice. There cannot be a substring which is nice, which is having Z in it. So if I'm combining like this, this is not a nice string. Z will not allow. Whenever you will consider the Z, that will not allow to make the string nice, because he is crying. He is saying that I don't have my counterpart uppercase. I don't have capital Z, so I will not. It's like in our childhood we used to do that. Okay, if I will not play, nobody will play. It's like that only. He is saying that if you will not if you will involve me, then that cannot be a substring. That cannot be a nice substring. Okay, so what we can do? Easy. So what I can say that, it's okay, you don't play with us, you stay away. What I can do, what we can do, I can say that, okay, either the largest nice substring either will be in this part or will be in this part. Either that will be in this part or that will be in this part. In any of these two, there will be a larger substring, because I cannot make the substring by combining the Z. I cannot make the substring by combining the Z. So definitely we need to find the largest substring, either this part or this part. So actually what we are doing, we're dividing our problem. Earlier the problem was we were provided a big string, and they were asking, can you tell me which is the largest substring from the big string, complete string? What we can do, the moment we find a person who is alone, we can say that, okay, you are alone, then we cannot involve you in our substring. So let's divide you based upon you. Let's search either left side or right side of you. Let's search either left side or right side of you. Yes. So the big problem was that, okay, The big problem was they give us the big string and asking us to find out the substring, nice substring over there. Now we divide it into two part. One is left part, one is right part. So we will search now substring in left part and right part. And later on we will compare who is left part or right part, who is giving me the largest string. Whoever is giving me the largest substring, that will be the longest substring. That's it. That's it. Okay, let me apply this. Let me apply this. You will get more idea. We will keep applying the same thing now. Same thing I will keep repeating in different way. So here we are provided this string. Okay, let me take this string. Y, A, Z, A, capital A, small a, Y, small y. Okay, this is the string we need to divide. Okay, this is the string we need to divide. So what we can do? We can search over here. I pick the capital Y and I ask to the string, do you have small y also? He immediately starts shouting that yes, this small y starts shouting, I'm here. So I will say that okay, I pick next character. Next character is A. So I ask small a, do you have? Then this capital A say that I'm here, I'm present. So I will say that okay, so you can be part of my substring. You can also be part of my substring. I ask to the Z then, Z, do you have your counterpart capital Z? Then Z immediately start crying that okay, there is no one who is my friend over here. So what we can do? We can say that it's okay if nobody is your friend, you stay out. You are not part of the game. You keep crying. You're crying, keep crying. So we will play without you. So one string is YA, capital YA, and one string is small a, capital A, small a, and capital Y. So we will find out our longest nice substring over in these two strings now. Same problem, and we are solving the same way. How I was solving over here, I will do at the left side and right side. So let me do at the left side. I ask to the Y, do you have the small letter, your counterpart? Y immediately start crying that nobody is there. Immediately Y start crying. We say that don't cry, you are out of the game now. Don't cry, we are throwing you out of the game. So we are saying that okay, what is left to you? He said that there is nothing. Empty string is left to me. And what is right to you? He said that A is right to me. Then we ask to the A, okay, there is an empty, we cannot do anything over here. We cannot find the substring in this empty. So we ask to the A, do you have your counterpart? A is also say that no. So immediately A say no. We say that okay, what is your left side? Null, nothing. What is your right side? Nothing. What I want to show you is that I'm just finding this substring over here. What I'm doing, I'm dividing this string into substring, into two parts every time. Two parts, dividing. And I'm asking why I'm dividing, because I know that I cannot involve this Z now. In this string, in this substring, I cannot involve this capital Y because small y is not there. So I'm searching the longest substring over here in this left substring. So same thing I will do in the right. Okay, let me make this complete tree. I'm doing the same stuff, and then I will summarize everything. So I'm asking to A, do you have capital A in this? Yes, that is. And capital A, do you have small a? Yes. Small a, do you have capital A? Yes. Why do you have capital Y? Why say that no, in this substring, in this I'm talking about, in this, there is no capital Y. So we say that, okay, you please go out. You please go out, and there is nothing to the right side of you, but left hand side is small a, capital A. This we do this is null, nothing, and we ask to this, do you have capital A? Yes. This, do you have small a? Yes. Do you have capital A? Yes. So we say that, well, yes, you are. We can say that okay, your length is 3. We can return your length. We can say that you are the substring. We can return this substring. Okay. Actually, what we can do now, the length here is 0 and here is 3. We say that okay, which is greater, which is max out of 3 and 0. So we will say that okay, this string is the longest substring, which is nice. So we pass it over here. So let me write in different color. Let me write it in black color. So A, this string we pass over here, which was having the large number, which was having the more length. Same thing we are doing here also. Here length is 0, here length is 0. So we say that, okay, nothing. You please have empty string. Here is empty, here is empty. Length is 0, length is 0. So here we pass the empty. We say that there is no nice string in this. So this also pass actually length 0 or empty string. So from this side we are getting empty. From this side we are getting small a, capital A, and small a. So which one is greater? Which one is max? This one is max. We pass this thing. We get the answer. We return this thing after coming back to over here. We return, this is our solution. This is our solution. So one thing you have noticed, two points want to tell you. One thing you have noticed here is that we are dividing our big problem into smaller problem. One most important point you can note over here is that, most important, when to apply the divide and conquer. It's like, okay, first of all, when you can, it's like recursion. When, how you can apply the recursion? The same thing, you're applying the divide and conquer. Okay, in recursion also we divide the problem into smaller problem. Here also we are dividing the problem into smaller problem. Okay, here one thing you can notice, one thing, what you were doing in the big problem, how you, whatever code you were executing, what the code you were executing, you were searching, you were asking every element, do you have your counterpart, do you have your counterpart, do you have your counterpart? If we don't have, then we divide it based upon that element. Based upon that element we divide it into substrings, and we were doing the same thing over here. So my point here is that whenever we are performing the same steps on the big problems, to solve the big problem you are also executing the same statements, and to solve the smaller problems again you are using this, again you are following the same steps. Then we can apply the divide and conquer. We can use the recursion. These are somehow related to each other. We use the recursion to apply the divide and conquer. We use the recursion to apply the divide and conquer. Although recursion can also be applied without divide and conquer. Recursion can also be applied without divide and conquer. Okay, but here we are dividing the big problem into smaller problems. Divide and conquer is using the recursion, and recursion can solve other problems also, like finding the factorial of a number. Okay, like this way. We are not dividing the problem into two parts or into different parts. Okay, we are not doing like that here, but still we can apply the recursion over here. Here in divide and conquer we use the recursion. Okay, we use the recursion. Because why we use the recursion? Because when we divide the big problem into smaller problems also need to execute the same code, same step they are performing. So if they are performing same steps, why do that again and again? Why do that again and again? We can call the same function again recursively, and that will execute the code. That's it. That's it. So any doubt till now, please ask me. Any doubt? See, this is very important to connect with each other. This is very, very important. If you will stay connected with me, then the session will go more interesting. I will be having more energy also with me. So I will be providing you more information. I will be able to connect with you where you are facing the problem. That is required. If you are replying or not, please keep replying. That is important. Any doubt or anything you want to discuss? If everything clear, please write +1. Please write +1 till now if everything is clear. Otherwise, then we will move to the same thing we will do, but in the form of code. I'm repeating the same thing, but we will do in the form of code. One thing we see over here, we divide our big problem into smaller problems. Yes, we divide that, and now we are again dividing the big problem into smaller problem, dividing the big problem into smaller problem. So I ask you, I have a small one letter, only one letter. Still you are asking me, if you have one letter, so divide it into two part. So like there is nothing to the left, nothing to the right. Okay, might be you can say that, sir, why you are dividing it further? This solution we can give. Yes, we can give this solution itself. We can say that there is nothing. This is a lone person. He will not be having nothing. We will return null. Okay, we can return null directly from here also. We can do this in code. Fine. Okay, let me do the same stuff in the code. let me do the same stuff. I'm going to the so let me click on this link, and I pick this problem from LeetCode. You can also write in the Google, you can write longest nice substring LeetCode. Fine, and you will find out this solution, this problem. I will solve this problem in 3 languages. One is C++, and then in Java, and then in Python. Okay, so let's start with the C++. Let's start with the C++ solution. So this is the example, same example I pick. This is a very nice example. I like it. This is covering each and every case actually. Each and every case this example is covering to solve this problem. Fine, okay, let me try to solve this problem now in the coding part. You people please keep helping me. So first I'm writing, okay, one condition, base condition I'm writing, okay, if they provide us, okay, you can see that they provide us one string s. Yes, they provide us one string s. First of all, I'm checking that, okay, if the length of this string s dot size or length, whatever function you can use in C++, in Java we use the length, and in Python we use len function. So if the size of s is smaller than 2, if size of the string may be 0 or 1, so we don't have the substring. We don't have the nice substring. If there is a one character only, see, this is the one character. C is the one character. This is the string they provide us. So what will be the longest substring? None. We will return the empty string because this don't have its counterpart capital C. So let me return simple. Return the empty string. None. Done. This thing is done. After that, if I go back to my PPT, let me tell you, is that I was taking this string and then I was dividing this string into substrings, this substring and this substring, and then solving it further. So what I need to do, actually I need to store these substrings somewhere. I need to store these substrings in some data structure. Okay, I'm using unordered set over here. Okay, why I'm using unordered set? Actually, using the unordered set, I need to find every time. If you remember, I need to ask, hey, small c, what is your counterpart? Do you have the counterpart in the incomplete string? Like we are asking to capital Y. Capital Y, do you have the small y also in this string? So we need to find that character in complete string. So find operation should not be costly. Finding the counterpart in the string should not be costly, and find operation in unordered set is actually constant. That will take constant time. How much time that take? Constant time. Actually, insertion also take constant, deletion also take constant, finding the element also take constant in unordered set data structure. Or you can say that, okay, in Java we have hash set, or in Python we have set. So all the three, in all the languages, these take constant time to find, insert, and search. And there is a reason behind that. The reason is that, okay, this data structure is made up at the back end. This is using the hashing. Hashing is very nice technique that is helping to reduce the time complexity to constant. Okay, we can spend 2 to 3 hours easily to learn about the hashing. Okay, so right now I'm just telling you directly that, okay, this data structure is using the hashing. This is also important point, and which is helping me to solve the problem to find the character in constant time. So I'm storing all the characters in this set so that I can find them. So I'm giving the set name as set, and how I'm transferring this string to this set. Okay, how we transfer in C++? Simply we pass the begin index, begin index, we pass the begin index, we pass the end index, s dot end. Done. I just created a set. Set is nothing. Let me take it. Let me use the writing pen so that I can write on coding screen. This is the open board I'm using, and I will be able to write then. on my screen, and the more clarity will come to you. So yes, I'm going back to my coding screen. Where is my coding screen? Here is my coding screen. Let me do this like this. Okay. Now I can write also. I can write. Let me use the pen. Just I want to say that this is the set. Don't need to worry. This is the just like array. Okay. But finding insertion deletion is constant over here. That's it. And why somebody asks you can tell hashing. This is more than enough to know. Okay. So here we store all the strings in this. All the strings will be stored in this. I don't know which location that is storing. This will not store just like this only. This will store randomly. Okay, based upon hashing. There is a hash function based upon that is stored. So right now I'm storing in the same way. Okay, so in this set, so what just with this statement we pick all the character from here and store in the set. Set is just like you can say array only. Okay, storing all the character. Fine, done. Now we store it, and we will what we were doing. What now we need to do? We need to scan our complete string actually. First from first character. From first character, like here, I will start with y. I will ask to the y, capital Y. Do you have the small y also in our string? So I will keep asking to everyone. Where I will not find it, I will divide it into two parts. Wherever I will not find it, I will divide it into two parts. That's it. So I'm executing a loop till the length of the string. So starting from I equal to 0, going till the length of the string. So I can use the length function also. So length function also I can use to find the length of the string in C++. So just I'm going through complete string now, and let me ask now. Let me take the first character first, and I will ask to the first character. Let me ask to the first. Let me take it from the string. So let me take this character and let me ask him, do you have capital small letter in the string? Both should be there. If you are capital, then small should be there. If you are small, then capital should be there. So I can write one simple statement that, okay, I can write that, okay, I will search in the set. Okay, the string is inside in the set now. Finding the element in the set take constant time. Okay, finding the character in the string, that will take order of n time. So that's why we use this set. Find, because every time we need to find. So I'm finding that, okay, I'm taking this character C. This character can be uppercase or lowercase. I don't know actually right now. So what I can do, I can say that, okay, let me first convert you to upper. So I'm converting either let me convert you in upper. Okay, so I convert the character into upper, and now I'm asking him, okay, if you don't, I'm asking you, okay, that, okay, do your small letter is in C, small letter in the set or not? Simple. I'm asking, okay, I'm asking. So set dot end. What I'm doing over here, okay, I will tell you. Let me write the statement for uppercase and smaller case first. Let me copy this thing, same thing over here. So this is just C++ syntax. Okay, so I will tell you what this is doing. Here I'm converting to lower. So these are function to convert character into lower to upper. This is the function to convert the character into upper. This is the function to convert the character into lower. So what I have done over here, let me show you. Let me close this if statement. Simple. What I'm saying that if the character is upper, I convert it into the upper. I say that, okay, I'm finding the upper inside the set. Upper should be there. This character upper should also be there. And this character lower should also be there. I'm finding it. If I'm not reaching to the end of this set, if I'm not reaching to the end of this data structure, means we find it. If I'm reaching over here, then this condition will fail. I will not go inside the if statement. Okay, so if we find the small y, first I ask to the y, capital Y. Capital Y, in this example, I have taken into the C. Capital Y I have taken into the C, and I'm asking, do we have do we have capital Y in the set, and do we have smaller y in the set or not? We are asking like this. And if he will say yes, that is, then what we will do? What we were doing? We just simply moving to the next character. We are not dividing it. If we find the smaller and capital both, we are moving to the next character. So let's move to the next character. That's it. I'm moving to the next. How to move? I'm going back to, I'm incrementing my I. So I'm going back to this loop by using continue. So continue will take me back to this loop. Okay. And I value will be pointing to the A now. So I will keep doing this thing. If you will check out the example which I take in in my PPT. So I take this example. If you let me write over here that, so capital Y, small a, capital A, small y. So for this string, see what will happen for this string. First I'm here. First I pick this, fine. Here capital Y I pick in this character. I'm asking, I'm finding this character inside the set. So this set is having this complete string in the form of character by character. Okay. And we are asking, do we have capital Y here in this set? And do we have small y in this set? If they say, this will say yes, we have capital and small also. Then what we will do? We will move to the next character due to this continue. And we will ask the same question. Do we have small a and capital A over here again? We will take next character, that is A in this C, and we will ask, do we have capital A and small a? If we have, move to the next one. Continue. Move to the next one. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. So our longest substring is this itself. Longest nice substring is this itself. So what we can do? We can simply return this. After coming out of this loop, I'm returning now. Return the string itself S. Return the string itself S. Let me erase this stuff. So what I'm doing, simply for this example, particularly for this example, the complete string was the nice string. So we will keep continue and keep moving on and checking, do we have uppercase and lowercase? Both we have. Then keep continue. And if we reach the end, we come out of the loop, we return this string itself. We say that, okay, you are completely nice. You're nice from top to bottom, everywhere you are very nice. Okay. So but there might be the case that, okay, we can say that sometime you may say to your girlfriend that, okay, you looks nice, but you are not nice from inside. Okay. So you may say like this. So let's find out from where, how much nice she is. Let's find out simply from where she is not nice. Like here from the Z, she is not nice. We will say that, okay, you are more nicer either at YA or either this part. But one thing is sure, I cannot include this part. Okay, so left or right, anywhere can be the nice string. So same thing I will do in the left substring and right substring. So let me call the recursion. Let me call this function again. Let me use it. Let me copy paste is very nice function. Means how, I don't know how we could survive without copy paste. So this is very much required. The best engineering whoever done it actually. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm passing the left substring. If I do not go inside, I do not continue, I find a Z is saying that I don't have both uppercase and lowercase, then we will not go inside if, and we will come over this statement. In this statement, I will say that, okay, let me call the left substring, let me call the same function I'm calling, this same function I'm calling for left substring and right substring. So let me call, so there is a function in C++ substring, substr to get the substring. Okay, so s dot substr I'm taking starting from 0th location going till I. So I is the length actually. I is the up to where I need to go. So I take this one, y. I pick y. Simply I just call it that, done it. And same thing I will do for the right substring. Let me copy and paste. Now I'm telling you, okay, start from I plus 1. Don't consider the ith, this z. Okay, start from here now. So from A, this string is taken over here, and we are saying that apply the same stuff on this right string also. Same stuff, same operations, same operation, like every keep asking every character like this. Okay, and after that, when you solve this left part and right part, you need to compare which one is giving the maximum length. So let me receive the string generated to the left part, string str1. So I receive the string generated by nice string generated by this, and nice string generated by right part. Let me receive that str2. So I receive that, and let me compare them for their length now. Let me compare them for their length. So whoever will be longer, I will pass it to the upside. So I will return which one is longer. So let's see. Str1 is str1 dot length. If the length of str1 is greater than equal to str2 length dot length, then what we need to do, we can use a ternary operator over here. If this condition satisfy, then if this is greater, I will pass the str1 we are passing. Otherwise we are passing the str2. That's it. Okay, here in ternary operator we use the question mark. Okay, we use the question mark. This is a ternary operator I just use. Here I'm just checking if this condition is true, I will pass this substring, and if this condition is false, I will pass this substring. That's it. Done. We're done with it. We're done with it. So we keep passing it upside, and whatever will be the last one, we will return that. That's it. Done. So let me submit this code. Let me submit it and see. There is some error over here. Let's see where is the error. In the statement, this if statement is having the error, and let's find out that. And it's saying that expected expression. So I think some braces is missing or something is missing. So let me check out. You people can also reply. Okay. So set, we are just checking set, and we are finding converting C this character to the upper. If this is not equal to set dot end, and if this is also not converting it to the lower, and if this is not equal to set dot end, then what's the problem? Then what's the problem? So this is ending over here, and this braces. I copy the if also. I copy the if also over here. Okay, I copy the if also. Now done. So I copy from here to here actually. So actually, I just tried two conditions. One is this and one is this. Finding the uppercase and lowercase. I just copy the if also. So we need to copy, but the copy should also be for copying. Also, people say na we need brain to copy. So fine. Okay, our code is accepted over here, and it's working fine. We apply the divide and conquer technique. Congratulations. We have divided our big problem into smaller problems, and we solve the smaller problem, keep combining them, we get the results. And yes, we apply the divide and conquer. You can tell me what is the time complexity of this code. Can you tell me what is the time complexity of this code? Meanwhile, I'm going through the Java code. Same thing I'm doing in the Java now. Same thing for the Java people. So first statement is simply if the string is of length 0 or 1, we will say that null string is the only nice string. There is nothing nice in you. Immediately you can say to your girlfriend, there is nothing. Don't need to afraid at all. Okay, you can say this thing. And after that, you can say that, okay, otherwise let me check. Otherwise, let me check. Okay, let me take a set and add all the elements in the set over here from the string. And after that, we are executing the loop, going through complete string, take the first character, comparing, finding if we have capital C and small c or not. Okay, both thing we are finding. If both are present, then we will continue and we will come over here in this loop. Continue will send us to back to this loop, and we will move to the next character. Otherwise, we will, if we find some character who's saying that nobody's like me, we can say that it's okay, we will divide. If you are the only one, then let's divide in two parts, left part and right part. And after solving left part and right part, we are finding which one is greater, left substring and right substring. Whichever is greater, we return that. And we will keep doing this thing. And at the end, we will return our string also, whichever we will receive at the top. Fine, okay. This is the Java code. Let me submit this one also. And it's working very fine. And let's go to the Python code. For the Python people, same thing. Logic is same. Here actually what we are doing over here is that here we are just what we are doing, we are finding the if length is less than 2, we are returning. Otherwise, we are taking the set, storing the element, this string into the set, going through the loop, taking one character, checking if this is uppercase in or lowercase in both, then it's okay, then continue, check the next character. Otherwise, if somebody is there, okay, I'm not, there is no counterpart of me, then we will divide based upon that. We will divide the string into two parts, and we will apply the same process. All these instructions will be executed, upside instruction will be executed same for substring also. And we will find that, okay, out of left substring and right substring, which one is greater, we will pass that back to the function. And after coming out of that, we will whatever we receive at the end, we will return that. That's it. Anybody can tell me the time complexity. Space complexity is auxiliary space. We are taking auxiliary means extra space. Extra space, we are taking this set. This set we are using. So the set size of this set is the size of the string. So length of the string, this much space we are taking. What about the time complexity? If anybody can let me know. Time complexity. Anybody? So here, okay, I'm not telling you the time complexity. If you are watching this video later on, write in the comment section what is the time complexity over there. I will reply over there. But let me give you the idea. Let me give you the idea of time complexity. This code over here till here, this code is actually executing constant amount of time. One thing, this loop is executing up to the length of the string. Fine, that is also fine. Okay, and this code is also executing constant. This is not taking much time. This is taking single one time execution. One time. This is recursively although we are calling recursively, but we are not repeating anything. Okay, we are not repeating anything. So we are calling this function recursively also over here. Okay, so some part is constant here, and this loop will also decide, and this recursion will also decide the time complexity. So you people either can reply over here, or you can reply in the later on. If you are watching it later on, I will reply the answer for this. But still, if you want to be comfortable with finding the time complexity of any code, this code or any code, if you want to be comfortable with that, I'm telling you free resource. So you go to YouTube, write over here DSA foundation course iNeuron. So just check out this course. This is the course you can refer, giving you guarantee. This course will build you, giving you guarantee live over here. This course will build you solid foundation in DSA. Either you are at 0. Right now you are at 0, I'm assuming. And if you want to build your solid foundation, this free course will definitely build. Here I'm starting from time complexity, space complexity analysis, asymptotic notations, arrays, and so on. If you will check out, then each and every topic I'm covering over here till the dynamic programming, the complete course is there. So this 100% this will build your foundation. And time and space complexity, you can take it this lecture and you will start feeling comfortable. This will build your solid foundation in DSA. But if you want to master the DSA, if you want to finish it, because DSA will be asked in every product based company. You cannot clear the interview for software developer without the DSA. That is also sure. Even though you are doing coding in machine learning also, still you need to know the logics. This product based company will not hire you if you are not good at DSA. They want your logic building skills. They want to check the logic building skill. They say that we will teach you the Python, we will give you the training of other languages, whatever we will be needing, but your logic building should be strong. So this DSA is about logic building. Okay, so what you can do, another, if you want to master it, then go to the iNeuron in courses, in boot camp. You can go to the DSA and you can refer this course. It's my promise that you will not regret to take this course. You will not regret in your life. You will not regret. If you are regretting, come over here live and write that. See, at this point you are talking, you are not regretting, but I am regretting. Why you will not regret? I don't leave anything for you to regret. I put everything from my 12 year of experience. I put everything in this, which will be asked in the interview. And if you are serious, if you're completing this course, nobody can stop you. Actually, nobody can stop you to go to the product based company. And this course is covering two important subjects. One is system design, one is DSA. DSA will be the starting grounds of any company. Either you go for AI engineer, cloud, cybersecurity, web development, any field. If you are going to software development, then you cannot skip the DSA. And starting rounds will be DSA, then system design, then they will ask about the AI. Okay, for some post, okay, they may ask starting from the machine learning. If you're experienced person, especially if you're experienced person, then okay, they can ask you only about AI. But still you need the basic DSA knowledge there also. You still need the basic DSA knowledge there also. Okay, but at least till the 5 years of your job, you cannot skip these two. You need to face the round if you want to go to the product based company. And right now you can take the benefit of up to 80% discount is going on. 80%, this only iNeuron and physics wala can do. I'm telling you regretfully, I'm telling you seriously, I'm telling you that okay, this can be done by only iNeuron or physics wala. Nobody other will do this thing. This, if you will check out this course on some platform, if you will find it on one platform, this is of 3.25 lakh course. Say, their syllabus is less than this. Their quality is less than this. I'm telling you, you ask to the people who is taking that course and take this, and you will find the difference also. So you will not regret. I'm telling you, you can check out this course. Check out once and ask for your offer on this number which is showing over here. Fine, okay. So I'm going back to my PPT. Any question till now, please ask me. Anything, if anything is coming to your mind, please ask me. Otherwise, that's it for today. Yes, we completed one more session in DSA. I will share the practice questions now. You know divide and conquer. You get the idea of divide and conquer. I will share you the practice question. Do practice at home. I will share these are created practice questions. Okay, I will share these in the basic level, medium level, and hard level. Okay, so why are you not using them? Use them and practice over here, and you will get the PPT also if you will register for this free course. This is a free course. Why not registering and getting the PPT and practice questions, video in well mannered way, and certificate also if you're completing it. And definitely you will find this course very useful if you're dreaming about to go to the man companies. And you have to dream about that, because not if you're not dreaming for yourself, then you need to think it for your family. You will not be having any option. Otherwise, I'm telling the truth that okay, you might sacrifice something for you, but this will be really difficult to sacrifice the things for your wife, and more difficult to sacrifice the things for your kids. Okay, So they also need to sacrifice then. So why to sacrifice only two subjects, DSA and system design? So we have done graduation, either BTech, BCA, MCA, whatever. We have done this much big course. Why not two more subjects? And one thing I can tell you from my experience, I'm not telling this thing for just for the course purpose. What you can do, if today you are at zero, I'm telling you the truth. Today you are zero, after 6 months you will be master in that. This is sure. And I don't think this much period is a big time to change your life, your spouse life, and your kids life. So please, please, please try for the main companies. There is actually life is there. Service based company, you will keep struggling whole life. Okay, fine, that's it from my side for today. If you like this session, please give a thumbs up. This motivates us to come up with more energy, with more content. And and that is okay, we just stay motivated that okay, our lectures are reaching to maximum students. So please give a thumbs up and write in the comment section if you are really liking it, if you find something you learn. So please write in the comment section. Otherwise, that's it for today. Bye bye, take care. Bye bye, Karthik. Bye bye, Santosh. Bye bye, Chandrahas, and everyone. Tata. I'm ending this now.